Well, hello, friends. Tony Howard here with Astrology University, and I'm excited to tell you about our new summit coming up this weekend, October 26th and 27th, 2019, Breakthrough and Transformation, Inspiring Stories of Astrology in Action. And to tell you a little bit more about the summit, I have one of our 12 amazing speakers, and I have Lynn Bell with me today. Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Tony. Thank you. It's so
It's
great to be here.
Oh, it's good to have you. And Lynn's talk is called Saturn-Pluto Success Stories. Lynn, do you want to tell folks what that's all about?
Well, first of all, I stole the title from you, Tony.
Oh, that's great.
You had a wonderful Saturn Success Stories webinar. And I thought, because there's a lot, once people know about Saturn-Pluto, there's a lot of anxiety that comes up because we only have to look at the world to see that it feels like the big squeeze, and it doesn't always feel that things are going in the right direction. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about is what's happened in the past with the Saturn-Pluto cycle. And I'm going to look at previous moments when people had Saturn-Pluto transits and see what actually happened. Was it really terrible, or was it wonderful, or did nothing happen? No, but really what I'm going to talk about is what emerges from a time like this. What is actually looking to be born, even if it feels terrible at the moment. Things often come out of it that mean you're on a very different trajectory than you've been before. And of course, it's in a sign we haven't seen for a very long time, for 500 years, the conjunction. So there are imponderables. There are imponderables to the transit. We can never know ahead of time, but it's a way of getting people to think about what the transit is aiming for, especially if it's conjuncting things that are really important in their chart. It's about giving an idea of what's looking to emerge, because the transit isn't just there to like sort of squish us or rub us out, squash us like a bug.
So are you sure? It sure feels like that to some folks. Yeah.
I noticed that a lot of astrologers in the pop sphere are either avoiding the transit because they want to be positive about everything, or playing it down. And this is in a way more like working with this particular energy, which is so powerful,
right,
and seeing where we can go with it, and in some ways how we can cooperate with it.
Yeah, that's great. And so, yeah, folks, you should definitely tune into Lynn's webinar, because of all the talks at the summit, I think Lynn is going to focus a little bit more on the present moment than some of the rest of us are doing. The idea for this particular summit is the impetus for it was the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, and just thinking about and working with clients who are, like Lynn said, coming to us with these stories and these feelings and these fears about this energy. And I wanted to have all of these amazing astrologers share stories with you of people who had breakthroughs in the face of adversity. So these aren't just people who kind of did positive thinking and created wealth in their life. It's not that kind of breakthrough. We're actually looking at stories of people who had very difficult circumstances and what they did with that experience. And in a lot of cases, Saturn and Pluto show up in those transits. So, yeah.
So that's great, or especially in your examples, right, Tony?
Definitely. And the examples that I've picked in mind, for sure, Saturn and Pluto are showing up. So, yeah, so definitely tune in. And thanks, Lynn, for joining us today. If you would like to sign up for the summit, head over to astrologyuniversity.com/summit. It is free to sign up and free to watch live. So if you can tune in this weekend, you can tune into Lynn's talk live for free. But all you have to do is enter your name and email address at astrologyuniversity.com/summit. And you can watch free. You can also watch the replays for up to 24 hours. And after that, if you can't make it this weekend, or you're watching this interview after the weekend, you can still get the recordings by purchasing the All Access Pass, which you can find all the details for on that same page. Your All Access Pass also supports the speakers in the summit and supports people attending the free talks who can't afford to attend otherwise. So kind of does double duty there.
Yeah, it's great to be able to offer it to people in places in the world who just don't have the income to buy a talk.
Yes.
And also it's fantastic. There's so many good speakers. It's hard to choose who you want to listen to. And
Yeah.
all our we're busy people. Our weekends are full. And hey.
Yeah. So if you can't make all the talks, or you're in a time zone where you can't make all the talks, you can get the all access pass and all the recordings and watch them on your own time as well. So, and we do get stories all the time of people from impoverished countries, or got a story last time from somebody who is on some remote island somewhere where they don't even know anyone who is into astrology, and this was their way to kind of feel like they could participate in an astrological community. So that was really heartwarming to hear all those stories. So thanks, folks. I hope you can tune in and join us. And thanks again, Lynn, for joining me today. And I hope to see you again very soon.
Right. Well, I hope so too.
All right. Thanks, Lynn. And we'll see all of you soon at the summit. Until then, take good care.